What's going on, people? Thanks for coming back to the channel. The news is good. It's getting better. It is getting better. The numbers are out from 5051. 13.1 million people. 13.1 million people. Well past the 3.5% threshold. If you don't know what the 3.5% threshold is, it's basically the number you got to get to and above to start affecting real change. Start making these, career politicians worry about their career. That kind of thing. That's awesome. That's awesome. We got another one coming up. Just go to 5051 website or Indivisible. It's going to be about a month out because these events are getting larger. It takes some coordination. So, yeah, I think it's somewhere around mid-July, maybe around 4th of July. That would be probably fitting to do something around the 4th of July. But yeah, man, thanks to everybody that showed up. Man, it is awesome. You guys were out there. You were great. Seeing all the people in the different cities out there, showing this wannabe Fuhrer, exactly what we think of them. Love it. Love it. And just as a note, the numbers are also out on the Fuhrer's little event he had on June 14th. 8,600. 8,600. Oh my God, 8,600. Wow, that's a far cry from 250,000. That. Of course, you people will not believe your eyes because you can see it clearly that there's really not enough people there. But you won't believe it because he's going to tell you what number he wants you to believe, and you'll just, shove your nose square dead up that fat ass and believe whatever he tells you. And to the person who made the comment, basically that I more or less should be worried about the 77 million Trump voters from the last election because of my content. First off, fuck you. Second off, where were you at? Your daddy had a parade. It was his birthday. You couldn't take a Saturday and go to Washington, D.C. and make your daddy proud? You couldn't do that? Why? I don't understand it. We had more people show up in Lansing at the Michigan Capitol on Saturday. And you people could not make the effort to go support your daddy? But he's your guy. Where's your 77 million now, asshole? Okay. Yeah, trust me. Not worried. There's going to be another protest coming up. I'm going to have to look up the specifics, but if you go to 5051 and check it out, you can know too. And I'll be there. I'm not hiding from you people. I've told you everywhere I've been the last, 4 protests now? So yeah, not scared, not afraid. Because 8,600 showed up to his parade, which I'm sure not all of those were there for him. There were some protesters that, hats off to them, showed up with their signs. Then there were 5 young morons that showed up in Lansing who, didn't get the outrage that they were hoping for and left, real quick. So, there's 8,606 or 5. And then you had the asshole who ran over Alexis Carrasco and injured her pretty badly. His name is Joseph R. Cheklik. We're going to start calling him Taintlick because obviously, judging by the information, that's who he supports is the orange taint. So now we're at 6. So 8,606. And then you had the asshole Vance Bolter, who killed the representatives and injured others in Minnesota. And now it comes to find out has a list of other lawmakers, even here in Michigan, that he was targeting. So there's 7. So now we're at 8,607. Where's the rest? Where? That's what I thought. You don't even have the 77 million anymore, to be honest. Because I have a business right up the street. He must have spent $1,000 on flags. And in the last 2 weeks, all gone. Gone. So the one issue that finally affected his business made him mad. He took all his Trump shit down. I still wouldn't do business with him. I still won't do business with him. There's a seller up the street that sells blinds. He just took his Trump sign down a couple weeks ago. I will never fucking grace your business. I know who you are. You will never. There's an auto repair place. They took their signage down a couple months ago. But you will never, ever get business from me or my family. We know who you are. I will not spend $1 with a fascist piece of shit. Period. There's a barber. He same thing. Had signage all over the place. All gone. Nope. Sorry. You fascist fucking pigs. There was a house not far from here. Had his flags up. All gone. So the issue that affected him, that pissed him off, for whatever reason, you can be the water boy. You're not allowed. We don't want fascist garbage, bigoted fucks anywhere around us. You go be that, because that's who you still are. You're just mad at your daddy right now. But I'm sure you'll get over it. You always do. Farmers did. They got fucked the last time until the government handed them a bunch of checks. And then they got over it. And then they turned right around and voted for him again. And now they're suffering again. FAFO. Morons. A representative, RJ May, of Lexington County, South Carolina, has been charged with 10 counts of sending sexually explicit material of children online. And he's one of those get out there and, save the children types. Yeah, they're out there harping to save the children for themselves because they're perverted pieces of garbage that, in my opinion, are the lowest of the low. You can't get any lower than that. And I hope they let him roam freely in the prison. Because that really always goes well for him. Any pedophile that goes to prison, just put him out in general population. Let him meet some new friends. But this is you people. This is who you support. You broken, demented, fascist, bigoted, racist, Nazi-loving, Fuhrer-worshipping garbage. This is what you are. You claim the left is violent, but yet the violence is you. Every violent event over this past week, including this asshole with the children bullshit, this is you. This is who you support. You like the violence. Granted, the majority of you, the majority of that 77 million you're so fucking proud of, won't show up because you're cowards. But then when one or two of you do, it's always violence. You can't not be violent. You try to create violence. The protest in LA, other than some assholes that showed up to try to do what assholes do, and a lot of them were shut down by the protesters themselves, by the way, it was non-violent until your boy sent his troops in there. They wanted it to be violent because then they can go, hey, see? Because that's the only narrative they're going to show is looky here. Oh, don't look over here. at all this. But every one of these assholes, the shooter in Minnesota, the guy with his pickup truck, those are your new heroes. Just ask Mike Lee. And if you don't know who he is, look him up. Made some shit posts after these people got killed. Where's his censure? We had 10 Democrats vote for censure of Al Green after his comments to Trump at the State of the Union. Where's your desire to censure this asshole after what he's done and said? No, crickets, because you're as bad as MAGA. You're no better. Schumer, you need to fucking resign. You're not a good leader. You're not a good leader. You need to go. You people are fucking sad. It's unbelievable the amount of sad you are. Trying to think what else. What else do I got? Now, little side note. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll said he talked to a soldier on the moon. It's on tape. It's what he said. Are all of them on ketamine? I'm guessing yes. I'm sure they got plenty of it from, Elon Mussolini. Oh my God. How dumb does shit have to get before you realize you're the stupid people? Listen, when Luigi shot the guy in New York, yeah, a lot of people were cheering for it. I didn't. I get why. We should all get why. But we shouldn't condone. We need to make change. And we can make change. We just got to continue to show up in big numbers and do it peacefully. Let them be the aggressors. Because just so you people know, our goal is peaceful change. Doesn't mean we're going to run from you. Don't get that twisted. Do not get that twisted. They called him a terrorist. But not the guy with the pickup. Not Vance Bolter for shooting the people in Minnesota. Not Pete. People boycotting Tesla. Call them terrorists. But not the guy with the pickup. And not Vance Bolter. You people are on the wrong side. And I hope one day you do realize your mistake. Doesn't change who you are. Doesn't change how I'm going to feel about you being the bigoted piece of shit that you are. But I hope one day you finally realize you're on the wrong side of history. And actually start talking to people. And having real conversations, not yelling matches trying to regurgitate some fake news or one asshole network or news minimum shit you've heard. And actually start listening to everybody. It's a hell of a country to be a white racist piece of shit. Because we are as diverse as it gets. And because you people cannot fathom the idea of brown people being in a position you can't achieve. For whatever reason. Stupidity. Lack of effort. Laziness. Whatever it is. Maybe one day you'll at least recognize they worked for what they got. Because if you think getting rid of the brown people and licking the asses of all these rich fucks is going to get you to that next level, that's not how it fucking works. Hate to tell you. Hate to fucking tell you. This war with Iran that he's marching towards. And I'm sure it's a distraction from his pathetic performance at the parade, his pathetic performance at the G7, Thank you, Carney, for shutting him down when he started one of his bullshit rants so he can get a news clip on fake news. He left early. They must have hurt his widow feelings. So now we're moving equipment that direction toward Iran. The man who said he was gonna get us all conflicts is now racing toward one. Just so you people know, we didn't do Afghanistan by ourselves. Our allies helped. We didn't do Iraq by ourselves. Our allies helped. He attacks Iran. I'm going to guarantee you right now that those allies are not going to show up. They are not going to condone this. Israel is on track to start World War III. That is seemingly every day more and more their goal. And this dumbass, thinking it makes him look like some big tough guy, getting involved and taking charge of it, is going to make him the big man? No. It's just another crime in a long list of crimes. So all you tough guy wannabes, you cosplaying SEAL team members that, bought the costume, that like to stand out in a crowd and try to look like you're some big bad, guy or gal, sign up. I think you can be 45 years old and still sign up. Go sign up. Go get prepared, because I'm sure you are not in nowhere near the right shape. Big round is probably not what the military is looking for. So you're going to need time to, get there. So go sign up now. McDonald's will miss you, but I'm sure they'll survive without you. Go sign up and, go show us what a tough guy you are. Tough gal you are. Go show us how badass you people are. You like to talk a lot of shit. Go. No? You're not going to do that. All you young pups that like to walk around to Trump gear regurgitating his racist bullshit and acting like you're all big and bad, go on. Show us. No? That's for real fucking Americans to do? Real patriots to do? People who don't need bullshit as a reason to sign up? They do it because of for the love of the country? You're not that? Didn't think so. None of you are. You like to hug the flag, but I'll be damned if you're going to fucking defend it. So anyway, yeah. MAGA, as usual, go sit on something painful. Let your imagination run wild. Everybody else, have a nice day.